Good morning, y'all. It's Kathy, and I am excited about this pocket that I'm making. Or it's not a pocket, it can be. This tuck, this one-page wonder that I'm working on this morning. I saw it on Silver and Sparkles, and she did a great job with it. But this is just amazing how it just comes right together. So I'm going to show y'all what she did. Now, she used just a regular 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, just a regular plain paper, because afterwards she went back and matted it. But I thought, you know what, I can do that with a scrapbook paper, and it'll be a little bit bigger. It'll give me more real estate in my journal. So this is how the one on the regular, well, this is a book page, but the regular paper size, this is 9 by, yeah, that can't be right. That's going backwards. This is 8 and a smidge by 11. So this is basically your 8.5 by 11 size. And it turns out to be just about 2 3/4 wide by 4 1/4 tall. So what I'm going to do is make it out of a 12 by 12 scrapbook paper, and mine is going to end up being 3 inches wide by 6 inches tall. So I think that's a real good size to put in a journal, or to use to stuff it with things and give it as a gift, or a lot of different uses. But the first thing you do is you fold your paper in half. And then you open it up and turn it and fold it in half the other way. And now, normally on the regular paper, you would fold it back to where it's in half on the short side, and then you're going to cut to this next score line or fold line. What we're going to do here is we're going to bring our paper up to that center fold on both sides, and this is a really good use for single-sided paper, and you'll see why in just a minute. And you want to be sure to get this really precise. You want those edges to match. You want to make sure your corners match well, and then fold it every different way imaginable to really get those creases in there. Okay, and now I'm going to open it back up, and I'm going to fold it to where I have this coming from the folded center of the page, and I'm going to cut up to that first fold. Just like that. So then I have this. I'm going to turn that in so that my pretty paper's facing outward. Push it together. And there you go. That's all there is to it, guys. That is all there is to it. I just love it. So now you have your cover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and your back cover. So you've got 6 pages and your covers in here to work with. Now you can either decorate, you can, of course, she matted everything because she was using just plain copy paper, and it works well. Mine, I use the scrapbook paper, and I don't mind this print. that print doesn't bother me, so I probably will not mat this one. I did mat this one because I didn't like the print as well, so I just went ahead and matted this one real quick. But let me show you what will happen with these. I could just take this and stick it in the journal and be done. And it has writing space all over it. You got all that writing space. But you could also have a whole page of secret writing space, because not everybody's going to know how to get your paper open. The big key to it is when you fold it so that your cut edge is on the fold, and then it just pushes together. Now this one's probably been done a million times by a million people, but I've not ever done it before, and I think it's just genius. Now the other thing that you can do is, if you notice, if you don't want all that journaling space inside, you can come across here with a line of glue or a piece of washi, or if you decorate it, you could use part of your decorative paper and close that edge up and have a pocket. In this page, the second page, you already have a natural pocket. And here again, you could close this one up and have a pocket. And then there's another natural pocket here. So there's just all kinds of things that you can do with this one. I'm gonna make another one real quick, and then I'm gonna decorate one up. But yeah, I just think this is genius. Just genius. Now see, I'm having to tell this one which way I want it to go now, because I think I just folded it the opposite way of how I had it folded before, but it's fine. It is fine. So if you have double-sided paper, you could even change your decoration on it. So yeah, here we go again. I'm just going to fold that one in half, turn it, and fold it in half again. And because I'm using square paper, it doesn't matter. The next step where I fold the sides up really doesn't matter. But if you are using regular rectangular paper, you want the sides to be folded up on the short side, I think. Yeah, see, now I've confused myself. I'm sitting over here thinking about it, and I've confused myself. And see, I didn't get that one folded quite right. I'm just going to go back and fix it. There we go. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you again. This is what she called the hot dog fold, and that's the fold that she did first. And she opened it back up and she did the hamburger fold. And that was her second fold. And then, leaving it on the hamburger fold, she brought the edges up to the center. Bring the outsides up to the center. Then when you open it back up, you open it back up to that hamburger fold and cut from the first fold to the second set of folds. So, yeah. That was how she did it. Okay, so now you can see I've just got mine inside out. I'm just training those folds. You want to fold it every which way, because you're going to want all this to fold really well. Okay, so now I'm going to put it back together, and this is my hamburger fold. They're both the same on mine, and I'm going to cut from this center fold up to the last set of folds. And for whatever paper you use, the height of your finished little booklet is going to be half of the height of your paper, and your width is going to be 1/4 of the width of your paper. So, and then it is as easy as folding those edges over and pushing it together. And then just try to get it as straight as you can. Nothing's perfect. Nothing's perfect in my world, I can assure you of that. And there we go. Got another one that quick. So, yeah. That is really sweet. Now, this is where you want to pay attention to your direction and what you want your booklet to do for you. If you want to make those top loading pockets out of it, make sure you've got those ends on the top, because if you decorate it this way, I mean, that's fine if you want, especially if you want it to be able to be opened up to be journaling paper, then it doesn't really matter which end is up. You might want your more polished ends, the folds, up on the top. But if you're going to make pockets, you want those top pockets, the openings, to be on the top. Okay, so let's decorate one. I think I want to decorate this one. And you can do it, it's a blank slate from here. It's an absolutely blank slate. And everything I have over here that I'm working with is going to go with this gray. So, yeah, that's wonderful. Okay. I think that I'll turn that over the right way. I think I'm just going to make a tuck in for the front. So, I'll cut this little dude in half. Let's see, I think about 2 inches. Inch and a half maybe. 1 3/4 inches. There we go. Nothing like being decisive in the morning, right, guys? Wow. Make a decision, Kathy. So then I'm just going to glue it on. Obviously, I can't talk and glue at the same time this morning. It's early. Y'all give me a break. Oh, my goodness. I think my niece has been watching some of my videos. Hey, Katie. She's a sweetheart. She's got 2 little boys. And her oldest went to school this year. Bless her heart. I felt so sorry for her. She was one of the little first time school mamas. But he made it just fine. He did really good. Okay, let's see. Let's make a pocket here and a pocket here. And for that, I am going to, I know that's 3 inches, so I'm going to make a 3 by 3 inch square. See what width this is. No, well, I can use this one. Yeah. This one is 2 3/4, so I'm gonna make it 2 3/4 square. I would if it was straight. Might have to straighten this one up a little bit. See what this edge is doing. Needs a little bit of straightening. Okay, and now I'm just going to cut it from corner to corner. If I can see what I'm doing. Although I see what was giving me a problem now. Had a piece of paper stuck in there. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go over to the middle and do this one. So I've got one like that and one like that. And those will just be a little tuck. And this is just scrapbooking paper that I'm using because I'm not going to load it heavy. Normally I would use cardstock. But I'm just going to put little tiny pieces of paper in here for notes or journaling or what have you. And if you were a mind to, you could even sew a little signature into that center. It won't open up after that to journal on the inside, but you could have a nice little writing space. And I'm making sure I'm not getting over that center fold because that will cause you issues. Your paper won't want to fold anymore. And if you can't see your fold, fold your paper up so you can. There we go. That makes a cute little center, and we'll stick little tiny tags in there. We could even stick a little larger something in there if we wanted to. As long as it's 3 inches or less, you can put it in there, and I don't mind that little bit hanging out over there. And you just got all kinds of options. See, this one could go right there. See, it's getting cute already. Cute already. Might just put that on as a belly band right there. Might put it over on this side. I think I will put it over on that side as a little belly band. Okie dokie. And then for a little extra journaling space, and we can always come back and decorate that. There we go. What do we want on this side? Just a pocket? Let's just do a pocket. Let's see what we've got here. That'll be pretty, won't it? Now, I can either, I think I'm just going to cut it at 3. 3, 3, 3. Which end do I want? I want this end. And I can go just a little bit shy of 3, maybe 3 7/8, or 2 7/8. A little bit shy of 3, and then I'll have a little room around the sides. Okie dokie. Make sure I'm doing that right side up, and I always try to hold the edge I'm not going to glue. That's a Gail Augustinelli trick, and it has been a good one. And here again, if you're not sure where your fold is, just fold it up to make sure you're not in your crease. Okay. There we go. Okay, we've already got that center done. Let's see, I think maybe I'll do a side pocket here. Or, yeah, I think that's what we'll do. And we know that our little booklet is 6 inches tall, so I am going to go with 5 3/4. And I need to mark this one because my little cutter is not 6 inches wide. And I'm trying to keep it easy. Yeah, I got my roses. Okay, so we will just glue that. And then you can come back and decorate this. Just put a couple labels here and there, or you can really bling it up. Either way, you can do whatever you want to do with this one. I was excited when I saw this morning, and I may have seen it before, but just wasn't in the right frame of mind to catch it, you know? Wasn't holding my mouth right. Okay, so let's see. We can put some little things in here. We can fold a piece of paper to put in there. Just can do just about anything with it. Cute. And you could just leave something like this for writing on. Or you can for sure make another pocket. We can put another pocket there. So this time I want this edge, so I'm gonna go with 2 7/8. And this would make a cute little birthday gift for somebody. Loaded up with the tags in that. And then in a pocket just like this. I don't know anybody who doesn't like to get a gift card. Fits right down in there. There you go. There's your gift card slot. We'll call that our gift card. Okay, and then on the back, I would probably either make another little tuck. Yeah, why don't we? We got it. See, it looks like I need to take off about 1/4 inch, but we know that's 6 inches, so we're gonna go 5 3/4. And you know what? Again, my paper trimmer's not that wide. Which side do I want? I want this side, so I'm gonna cut at the top. And 3/4 will be right there. So we'll just nip that off of there. And here we go. Yep, and I haven't put the cap back on my glue one time. I'm gonna be lucky if I don't get in trouble with it. I can already feel it coming. I'm gonna have to go clean my glue tip. Can y'all see what it's doing? It's dragging a line of dried glue behind it. So yeah, I'm gonna be cleaning that out in a minute. So, okay, there we go. Now, what I haven't done on this one, I've got all these pockets, got all this stuff going on. And I haven't made a side pocket or a top loading pocket. I haven't put anything in these two pockets that just make themselves by virtue of folding the paper. But I think I'll just leave this one open so that it can be unfolded and written on. Because if somebody has secrets they want to write down, they can go in there and write them down. Go in there and unfold it and write their secrets down. Close it back up and it doesn't look like it has a thing in the world on the inside. So yeah, I think that's a great little project, and you could put a ribbon around it, put a button closure on it. I would probably take some lace and put a little lace around it. I might even put a little button down here and give that lace something to wrap to. Or you can just tie a little piece of lace or ribbon or something around it. But yeah, I think that one is great. I hope y'all have enjoyed this pocket or this insert, and we'll make some of them. I'd sure like to see what y'all do with it, because I know there are other things that y'all can come up with. So I hope everybody's having a great day, and I hope you can find some happy time to craft. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.